Hey there, everybody. It's uh, it's a Saturday, and I am soon to be completely out of space for more plants, especially after today's video. At the moment, we're on the top shelf of my little grow closet here. This is just a little, like 6 to 8 foot wide space, and we have a whole bunch of things going in here, like spinach and kales and some rudbeckia and chamomiles, more kale, tiny little bee friend. It's a wasp, but uh, but I've started splitting the tomatoes into individual cells. They're not huge. We did go ahead and bury them up to their set of cotyledons, and as soon as they kind of acclimate to this space, we'll probably go and pluck those and bury them all the way up to their first true leaves. There are about 40 of these pots living in and around the house at the moment because I have a very limited amount of space. These are starting to be a big deal. Ha! Get it? You got it. You get it. But we are hoping for some slightly warmer overnight temperatures just so we can safely put these outside. And as soon as we get some overnight temperatures that I can, I'll be showing you all the setup that I am envisioning for the early part of this spring. But let's go over to our little transplant station in the other room. At the moment, there's a lot of cycling different pots around so that they can bottom water themselves and just kind of prevent as much mold growth on top as these seedlings start up. Look at all the echinaceas. It's Echinacea purpurea. Um, some of them have gotten a little leggy, but we seem to have nipped that problem in the bud by adding additional 5,000 lumen lamps to that grow closet. But I feel like I'll probably have to go get some more if the temperatures don't start. But today, one of the things that we're working on is splitting all of the anise hyssop. I have 2 pots of it, just so you can see kind of a side-by-side comparison. This pot is 2 weeks behind this pot. And there are so many hyssops to take out and apart. Some of them, you can see, oh my god, it smells so good. But you can see some of them are starting to outcompete each other. This particular guy, I can probably stick into the greenhouse and maybe do a double greenhouse sort of thing for them. And that may be the plan. So, yeah, we're gonna get started. I have a bag of potting mix, just to share with the group. This is what we are using this year. We have gotten a few recommendations to use this. This is what some of our local greenhouses are using. We are incorporating our own composts as well as a little bit of the coast of Maine just to get them going. But yeah, for the stuff that is going home with other people, we have kind of adopted using the Pro Mix. I don't like buying in additional potting substrate, but it is a reality that some of the fundraisers and charity groups that we donate some of these plants to really prefer that, especially with some of the invasive insect species that are becoming more and more prevalent in Maine. And so, give me just a sec. I'm going to need both hands to kind of get this started, but I'll show you what the inside of this pot looks like in just a sec. So, this is the inside of that pot. Um, because I have to use 2 hands to get this out, I can't quite show you exactly how I do it, but the basic idea is to tilt the pot and then spin it so that you can shimmy this whole mass of roots out. without damaging the plants on top or crushing them or breaking stems or doing that sort of thing. Um, it is far easier to just kind of corkscrew it and rotate it out slowly into your awaiting hand. And that way, you preserve a lot of the root connections and you don't damage as many stems. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this whole thing and we're going to stick it in this bucket. You can see some of the substrate and the perlite that is from the last set of plants that we split. There's not a whole lot of water in here, but just enough to fully saturate this and provide us with a little lubrication so we don't damage any roots. Again, I need two hands for this. Nicole and Juniper are out doing errands, so I don't have anyone to kind of get a good angle on this. And I would love to show you this whole thing, but that might have to wait for another video. Okay, we'll try this, and it might work as long as I don't touch anything except the plants. And so what I'm really doing is just gently allowing the existing substrate to act as sort of an abrasive against the mass of the potting mix. And if I very gently reach in, you can see just how much of it we have worked through. You can see that the plants will start to come loose. And we can slowly and gently tease apart their roots. And then this is a tiny little plant of Anise hyssop that I can now pot all on its own with its own roots, and we'll give it a whole lot more space for activities. So, yeah, this is what I'm doing today, but I'd love to hear how you all like to start and split your plants. What's your favorite method? Feel free to leave a comment. Give a suggestion. We'll be all ears, and I'll try to make sure to update you all about how this goes and where we're at temperature-wise and dig-wise. But till next time, thanks for watching. Happy planting.